Okay, today we are playing Mindcop. Now hopefully this game is way better than Black Sad, because we already know how that game turned it out. Let's see. Let me see if I'm streaming real quick. Yep. And I gotta edit my thumbnail, because I did not did it yet. But I'm going in blind with this game. This is the options real quick. Just doing the demo for this game really. Let's see if it's good enough. This game doesn't have a physical copy. No use of the game. Voice snippets and typewriter sounds will play doing speech. That it thinks that's special. Colorblind, disabled. Mindsurf mode. The Mindsurf minigame is not for you. That's okay. Make it easy or turn it off. Disabled, easy. Let's just keep everything the same how it actually is. Okay. Start demo. Says to see content warning, just continue, just swear. Let's see. Yeah, we know murder, domestic violence, loss of friends, family, depression, paranoia, crippling illness. Okay. We know it's murder, of course. Detective game. I got my heater on, by the way, but it's on low, so it shouldn't hear the sound as much. Need to invest in a heater that doesn't make sound, but burns more better. Cause this heater is still kind of cold. It's still cold in this room. That's how cold it is. Usually it heats up the whole room, the heater. This time lately it doesn't.
I had a dream the other day. In the dream, I wasn't a cop. I was some downtrodden thug who had to steal to survive. An officer caught me and put me in prison, but it didn't end there. They also arrested you and everyone else who was close to me, and we were all placed in the same small prison cell. We couldn't get out, but on the other hand, everyone else couldn't get in. And it was such a relief. I'm telling you, it was such a relief.
I can arrest you if you want me to.
Not yet, Linda. We have work to do.
I'm not sure if this game had any options to pick choices or not.
We're there.
10 minutes.
What? We're in the middle of nowhere, and you're telling me there's a town here in the mountains?
Not really a town. Only a few houses, I think.
Oh, great.
Near the crime scene. Please wait for us, Justine. I need to move my water bottle. I see something that says stuff. Okay. Can't pick it right now though. I just want to meet with the officer at the crime scene, then head for the police station in town and call it a day. Where do you want me to park the car, boss? The Mindmobile. What? Can you please call it the Mindmobile? You have to pay me extra for that. Just leave it right here. I'd be surprised if anyone cared. Okay, use the left analog stick, or D-pad to walk around. I might use the D-pad instead. Be feeling weird to walk around with the analog stick sometimes. If I could use the D-pad, I'll use it. What she would say? She say anything else? Anything else? No. Yeah, it feels weird with the D-pad. I'd rather do the. I mean, it feels weird with the analog stick, so I'd rather do the D-pad. Let's go to the left this time. Let me see. The crime scene is in the other direction. Okay, never mind. I know. I just wanted to test you. Okay. What's the triangle button? Stuff. Okay. You don't got no stuff yet, so. So she's the one that's gathering my stuff, keeping my stuff with me. Okay. And menu, what's the menu? Okay, the menu is that. We don't need that because we already saw that earlier. And the time is 1:15. Notes, we don't have any notes yet. Got the map here. I guess we'll enter a lot of locations here. We probably won't reach all these locations because this is a demo. Topics, police, passing time currently not possible. Remember walking. Okay, so this is a lot of, I guess this is all the tutorials that we'll figure out. Hopefully it's not that many. It looks like a lot though. I don't know what the color thing is that he has down here with the red, purple, yellow, and blue. It might be something dealing with the what is it called? The mind surfing thing. Okay. Press X next to the door to enter it. Visiting buildings will cost you time. You'll have to spend time up front at this location. You will have to spend time up front at this location. Okay. The time cost is shown by the clock icon. The timer on the lower left side of the screen shows you how much time remains. So this is basically a timer game. I wonder if you can run fast. I'm not sure if it times you with your move. See, we just passed the crime scene. I know, I just wanted to test you. Okay, so all we can do right now is go into the crime scene. I wonder if it times you. I don't think it times you when you just walk in. It just times you when you enter a door, like a building. Look at that. So the crime scene says -28. Yes. Anyone here? Hello, you're the Mindcop. I've heard so many tales about you, so I'm Officer Bartley. Welcome to Maryland Trader Camp. Linda, what color is his voice? What color is his voice? It's blue. Blue? Blue. It represents calmness and responsibility. Excellent traits for a police officer. Could I get your full name, please? Sure, Kenneth Bartley. Greetings, Officer Kenneth Bartley. I am the Mindcop, and this is my assistant, Linda. Partner. I'm looking forward to working with you on the case. So what is this place? What Camp? Maryland Freighter Camp is a tourist attraction centered on a big old rock thingy. Most people come here for hiking, but I guess some come for the rock. We are pretty far off the track here, an hour away from the nearest town. During the season, the people who work here also live here. It's basically a tiny settlement. Is the body upstairs? I'd like to take a look. Yes, yes, upstairs. Okay. The reason I was interested in this game is because the Dre tone. I like the Dre tone and how the characters are drawn. But hopefully the story is really good, you know. Well, here we go. So he's thinking, it's the think bubble. What he's saying. Press circle to enter inspection mode. In this mode, move your vision cone with aura. Okay. The R stick. Objects in your vision cone will light up and you can press R1 to inspect them. Oh gosh. I gotta remember all that. To exit inspection mode, simply press circle again. Thank God they got a book so you can figure out, so you can remember some stuff. Do things. This game actually has a timer thing where I did read a little bit of the story that it depends on like how long you take to get to the, I guess it's like two endings of different, like if you get the mystery, like who's the murderer or whatever like that. Mainly, I think there's another detective game that does this, but it wasn't Black Sad. I think, well, Black Sad I read on the trophy list when I was reading the trophy list. It had like maybe 4 endings, different endings, but yeah. Press circle to enter inspection mode. In this mode, move your vision cone with. Okay. He's gonna press circle and R1. I guess the R1 button will show. I can remember that. Inspecting things costs time. Check the clock icon to see how much time the inspection will cost you. Oh gosh. Time me on this too. I don't see a R1 button. Oh, it said R. You gotta do it R2. Oh lord. I need my left stick for R2. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Okay, so everything is like 2 seconds, I believe. Oh gosh, there's a lot of stuff in here to inspect. Hopefully we don't have to do this all the time. I know I'll be looking at. I don't probably don't need to look at the trash can, but sometimes detectives do need to look at the trash can. I know I gotta look at the body. Need to turn around and definitely gotta look at the body, inspect the body. No, that's gonna take longer than 2 seconds. Okay, R1. Let's see. She looks pretty young, maybe in her late 20s. There's some kind of mark between her eyes, probably a birthmark. Multiple stab wounds to her stomach. I'll say at least 3 stab wounds, maybe more. There's too much blood. She definitely bled out. If the stabs didn't kill her first, doesn't look like we'll waste a lot of time searching for the murder weapon. The knife is a rather big chef's knife. There's no brand name on it. Probably one of the cheap ones. It was a frontal attack, so she definitely saw her attacker. However, there are no visible indicators of any kind of fight. No bruises, no broken fingernails. She even has long fake nails, and they appear to be completely intact. If she did scratch the guy, there's very high chance you will find his DNA under these. Well, there won't be an autopsy report for at least 2 days. Science boys always take their time with these kind of things. Okay. I wonder if they clear out all the, yeah, they do clear it out. That way I know I already inspected it. That's good. That would be unfair if they didn't. Okay, so let's look over here. Let's look at the trash can, I guess. Oh, now it's 4 seconds to look at the trash can. Oh, okay. Oh boy. That's okay, the rest of this is still 2. See if she left some notes here. Oh, look at that. A handwritten note, it reads. It's time, Blondie. $10,000? Pay up this weekend or else. Ooh, ominous. Let's keep this. So, yeah, I knew it had to be the trash can. Oh, we didn't inspect the blood. Oh, we need to inspect the blood. We'll see what he says. The floor is wet. Oh yeah, because sometimes when you see like if the blood is, hold on, let me see. Doesn't really smell like anything. Like say if the blood is like wet still, it happened not too long ago. But if it's like dry, it happened for it's like a certain time limit. Like say the blood was dried up, it happened like a while. Like she was murdered for a long time. Like she was dead for a while. If it's wet, the person did it not too long ago. I look at a little bit of ID crimes, but see if I can get this. I don't know if I'm not a detective, you know. Just R1. A post-it note. It reads 3 lamps for Judy and Michael. This is clearly different handwriting than the one from the note I found in the trash. We're still in the we're still in detective mode. Whatever you call it. Ooh. Oh shoot, R1. It's an encyclopedia by Lauren Press. Man, these books are dirty. Oh, the pages are filled with maple leaves. Let's have a look inside. A bunch of different lights. Electric lights, a lot of tea lights, other types of candles, and a few candy bars. I should take a candy bar, but I'm gonna be looking at everything here. There's a desktop PC. I can remove the hard drive and let someone search it later. It will surely take a while to remove it, and I don't have to do it right now. Should I remove it? Yes, remove it. Ooh, 14 seconds just to do that. Dang. Yes, remove it. You can just do the work yourself. Done. I could ask Linda to look into this when we call it a day. These jars are filled with string lights. They create quite a nice crime scene mode in here. This jar just empty lights. Jar not important, but we're just gonna look at it. A bunch of empty glass jars, nothing inside it up here. It's a calendar. It lists birthdays, waste collection dates, and hostile guest arrival dates. Rebecca's own birthday was only about a week ago. The day of the murder doesn't have any notes. There are 3 entries for this week. For Friday, it lists Sean's birthday. For Saturday, it lists EOS' birthday. For Sunday, it lists road trip with Adam. Doesn't seem like she was planning on dying. Not sure, but this is probably the same handwriting as the one on the post-it. And I don't know what that means. Hope that's not the end of the demo. And another end. Better not be the end of the doggone demo. Like, dang, what's going on? The glass front of the frame is holding maple leaves in place. It seems like a random arrangement of leaves to me. MC, are you done? Justin would be mad if you let her wait for hours. Oh, that's what it meant. That means we done with looking at the crime scene. Okay. So I'm guessing if this game turns out like good with the demo, I'm guessing I probably just go back and look at the thing later on. It just depends on how long the demo is. It's always mad. Besides, she's getting paid for waiting. Let's just come back tomorrow. It's late. Your time ran out, and only this will automatically end the current day, but you haven't finished the prologue, so you'll get some extra time. Okay, maybe I can go back and look at that if hopefully nobody didn't mess with the crime scene though. You won't be able to spend this extra time on inspecting the crime scene, but don't worry, you can come back tomorrow if you want to. Oh, so I can't inspect the crime scene? Go back and inspect the crime scene? I should have looked at the table first. The frame is just a frame to me. Alright, I'll wrap things up. Let me have a word with the officer. Can I go back to inspector mode? MC! It's really late. No more snooping around for today, okay? Okay, alright, fine. Dang, so I can't really do that no more. Dang, 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 dang. There's another door there too. Press X next to a suspect to open the interaction menu. Here you can pick one of 3 options. Dang, just one of 3 options? Question, mind surf. Question, mind surf, and arrest. However, you always need to pick question first. After you complete your first questioning of a suspect, the other 2 options will be available. Oh, okay. We don't need to arrest them because, we don't got no evidence. It probably is a trophy for arresting somebody for no reason though, but I ain't doing that. I'm guessing this is another door here. Should we go in that or trashing him first? Try trashing him. Trashing Kenneth. Oh lord, is this the end of the demo? Oh my, I don't even know what the end of the demo would this be. So do your thing, Officer Kenneth Bartley. What? Well, your thing, tell me what happened. You're in charge here, yes? Oh yes. Yes, I'm in charge. The chief is on vacation, so now I'm in charge here. So yes, I'm doing the thing. Mind showing me your police ID real quick? No, of course not. Here. Well, this is her house. Her name was Rebecca Goodman. Her housemate found her last night at 1 a.m. and I arrived here at 2 a.m. As I said, it takes quite a while to get here from town. The housemate said that she was still alive at 8 p.m. when he left the house. If that's true, someone probably broke into the house during that time and surprised her. The forensic scientist they sent hasn't arrived yet, so apart from the housemate and myself, nobody has entered this crime scene. Where is this housemate now? Let's do that. Where's this housemate now? Staying at the hostel. Or it must be hotel. Must mean hotel. I told him to take a bed there until things are resolved. They are in charge of the hostel anyway. Well, Rebecca was in charge, I think. Adam is usually running the bar. His name is Adam. There's a bar. Let's say there's a bar. There's a bar? Yeah, there's a small bar right next to the hostel. Why have a bar in a place like this? Good question. I notice the floor next to the body is wet. Any ideas? Does she have any enemies you might know of? Well, I kind of know the ideas for the wet thing. He probably doesn't have no ideas here, but I'm more interested in the second question. Does she have any enemies you might know of? Does she have any enemies you might know of? I come here relatively often, so I got to know everyone who lives here by name. But I don't really like actually know anyone. I never witnessed anything but peaceful behavior. You know what? And I need to know what an EOS party is. You know, if she was in a relationship with anybody. Those two good questions there. Okay, I don't have no time limits for these questions. Do you know what an EOS party is? Doesn't ring any bells. Dog, you don't know anything. Any relatives to contact? Her parents live at the end of the street. I've been there the whole day trying to explain to Robin that her daughter has been killed. I don't think she got the message. Wait, what? I don't get it. What about the dad? Paul doesn't speak. He's in a wheelchair and Robin takes care of him. New topic, Paul's condition. Okay. We need to look at our notebook because I know we got a lot of stuff. She, however, I think she lives in her own world now. After the basic questioning, you can choose to discuss other topics or stuff you found through your investigation, but this will cost you time. Oh Lord, everything costs you time. Talk about your stuff. Talk about a topic. Okay. Let's just do it because this is a demo. This doesn't matter. I didn't look at my stuff yet, so hopefully I can go back and talk to him. Talk about a topic. Oh, we can do that. Okay. Talk about Paul's condition. That's the only topic I got. Can you tell me about Paul's condition? I don't really know any details. He's in a wheelchair and he doesn't talk. As far as I know, he doesn't talk at all. Not even sometimes. As far as I know, he doesn't. He hasn't. Whenever I was there. Do you see him off? Who could tell me more? Probably the mama who could tell me more. The wife probably. You said he didn't see. Well, let's do this one. Even though we already know. I think we know. Probably anyone. Robin should know, but she can be difficult. Maybe ask Gabe about it? Who's that? He's an old friend of Paul. He lives in the house next to the bar. Okay. House next to the bar. We can just look at our stuff. Okay, this is you just got the note. Okay. I found this in the trash can. It reads, "It's time, Blondie, $10,000. Pay up this weekend or else." Or else what? It doesn't say. It's just or else. You sure this is serious? Couldn't this be something trivial? I mean, who writes debts like that? Well, she has been murdered, so this could be an or else I kill you kind of scenario. Okay, stop talking. I wonder if I could have asked the other option for the Paul guy. I should look at that. You've unlocked all three options for the interaction menu. After the prologue, it will be up to you. It will be up to you what to do next. But for now, please continue with the mind surf. Okay. All three options for the interaction menu. Okay. Let's try mind surf. It might be interesting. 28 seconds. God, dog. Oh boy. Let's do this one. Could be fun. I don't know. Welcome to the mine serve. Don't worry, you can just watch for now. Ejection counter 134. Okay. Progress. While the Mindcop is slowly surfing towards the finish line, the ejection counter will count down to 0. Okay. Once it reaches 0, the target's mine will eject the Mindcop and the mine serve will fail. Wait a minute. Okay, so it can't reach 0. Once it reaches 0, the target's mine will eject the Mindcop and the mine serve will fail. I guess you can't go towards. I don't know. We'll see. Show me. Mine bullets will be shot at the brain in one of the mine lanes. When a mine bullet hits the brain, it creates a tear, and a mine cloud of the same color will emerge. That thing sure do go slow. When you get 3 mine clouds of the same color in a line, you will score points. This will delay the ejection counter and help the mine cloud reach the finish line. Okay, it's kind of like Tetris. So how do you get it to not hit the... Can you control the bullets? Each time you match 3 mine clouds, a mine bullet will be shot at the center of the brain. You'll be able to use this to line up mine clouds in new ways. You can make matches vertically, horizontally, and diagonally. Yep, just like tic-tac-toe and Tetris. Okay. That's 3 mine cloud mine bullet will be shot at the center of the brain. Okay. I wonder if I can control the bullet though. But they don't let you play it right now. I guess they're just showing you, basically. It's time to take control. Press L2 and R2 to rotate the brain. Okay. Now I was trying to figure out how would you control the bullets or what you control. Now try your best to complete this mine surf. Okay, Lord, help me on this. It's time to take control. Press L2 R to rotate the brain. This is a little different. Oh, this is centered. As long as we centered, I gotta wait. Oh shoot, I should turn that a little more. Oh shoot, that's gonna be even harder to do. Just let it stay there. Let that stay there. I don't know why I did that, but oh shoot. Oh Lord. Oh, at least you can change the color. Damn, I'm getting a lot of red here. Oh, dang! I gotta get used to this. Okay. Not used to doing a game like this now. Looks weird. Oh shoot! I got another red one coming in. Did I did it before he hit the? Did I pass it? Yep, I passed it. I didn't first look at my character. I was just paying attention to trying to get the colors right. But I'll look at it when I finish streaming. See how my character's moving to the finish line. Welcome to the Sea of Thoughts. These 3 doors are your window into the person's mind. What you will see here can be a memory, but it can also be a thought or just an abstract manifestation of an emotion. The truth door shows you something that is at its core a truth about this person. The lie door will always show you something that isn't true. Well, why would I go to the lie door then? And the certainly door sometimes behaves like the truth door and sometimes like the lie door. Oh gosh. Okay, so this is a sea of the thoughts. 3 doors are your window into this person's mind. What you see here can be memory, but it can also be a thought or just an abstract manifestation of emotion. I think I might go to the truth door. Even though they're trying to give me a truth that I already know about. But let's go to the truth door. Oh no, 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 no. Oh God, oh no, no, God, no. Rebecca. I think if I do play this game again, I'll probably go through the not the lie door, but the middle, whatever the middle door was, the certainly door maybe. Oh, okay, I'm not saying that. Can we interact with the person? Oh yeah, we can. I should clean this up, right? You top it. Kenneth threw up at the crime scene. Idiot. There are a bunch of footprints in the blood. Let's see. The victim is wearing socks, but there are also these shoe sole prints. They aren't small. They're more likely to be men's shoes. The print shape isn't really all that helpful. It could be hiking shoes, maybe rubber shoes, or simply running shoes. I'm obviously not an expert on shoe soles. Anyways, I should memorize these prints. Someone other than the victim walked it through the blood. Their shoes left these prints. Footprints in blood. So maybe that's why the blood is wet, because he threw up on the blood. This is why they should have nobody at the crime scene. To the actual people that goes to the crime scene, because they always mess it up stuff. Can we go through all these doors? Oh, okay. Let's go to the uncertainty door then. I thought they would just let me go through one door. Who are you? Who, me? I'm the killer. What? Oh yes, I am the one. The one who killed that poor girl. Oh, what a tragedy. Oops. Now I've told you. Now I'm done for. Game over. Game over. What are you going to do now? What are you going to do to me? It seems to me you're shaking in fear. Shut up. Are you going to do anything? Is there anything you can do? Do something. Arrest me. I don't know what that sound is. Woo, something like that. Hee hee. What the devil? Please tell me it's not monsters in this game. Why are you talking to me? I'm not a person. What? Help me, please. Okay, so I can't do nothing right there. Of course, because this is mine. Oh, I wonder what he did after that. He lie. Let's see. The devil? Fan club meeting. What's going on? You want to take a pic with me? Hello, good man. Welcome to the annual Mindcop fan club meeting. Interested in buying a Mindcop fan shirt? So you guys all really like the Mindcop? Yeah, man. You don't have to be shy, not here. Here we are all united in our fandom. Okay, I'm getting the gist of it. Sharing our love for the man we idolize. Chatting about all the cool things he does. And buying neat fan shirts for only 25 bucks. That's what this is all about. Okay, cool. Bye. Let me talk to this dude first. You there. Nice mind cop costume you got going there. Now you need to practice your moves. What the devil? Try to see if I can take a picture on this thing. Nope. Look how his character is just white instead of gray because he's in the mind of somebody. The mind cop. Upgrade your mind bullet. Choose a color to upgrade. Bullets of this color will be more effective. I'll pick red because that's my favorite color. Upgrade this mind bullet. Yep. Can we talk to him some more? Question enough. If it'll take up more time, but we'll see. See if we can still have them impressions up there. Oh, we got more stuff here too. Okay, so I guess we couldn't go back, but I'll see if we can with these other ones. Let's end up throwing up. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how you threw up all over the crime scene and then cleaned everything up. What? How? I've seen many officers tossing their cookies over old and rotten corpses, but this is ridiculous. The blood? Still, that's not the worst part of this. The worst part is you decided to clean up the effing crime scene. Yeah, that's the bad thing about it, that he cleaned up the crime scene though. Just let stuff stay as it was. I'm sorry. Okay, I didn't mess with any evidence. I swear. I just cleaned up the poop. You're wrong about that. Also, don't act like this is just a minor mistake. I want to know if I can work with an amateur like you. Anything else you might want to tell me? Let's do that one. Anything else you might want to tell me? No, listen, I know I effed up, okay? I told you about everything else. No, he didn't. 'Cause he didn't tell me about well, that's an uncertainty, about the monster thing, the woods thing. I did. Look, can you maybe, keep quiet about this? They won't lose their job. I'm here to find a killer. Make sure to tell me everything from now on. Again, if you are an officer of the law, take responsibility for your actions. Let's do that one. Kim, you're an officer of the law. Take responsibility for your actions. Sure. Oh, this is the end of this topic. Oh, then you got an ending too. I don't even know if I want to talk about. Ugh. I hate with the limits on this thing. Let's talk about stuff. Oh, that's not all the stuff I got. Can we go back? Okay. We can't go back on the thing either. That's the other direction. So at least I know. I found footprints near Rebecca's body. They look like this. Wait, footprints? Where the H did you find them? As I said, right next to the victim. Are they yours? No. No, definitely not mine. Maybe from Adam. Maybe they're from the killer. Let's say Adam. Adam, who's Adam? Rebecca's housemate. Did I not tell you his name? Oh yeah, I forgot. And then you look at my book again. I could have asked the other person, dang it. Okay, Linda, I'm done for today. We're leaving. Dang, I wanted to look at the... Well, I guess we can go back and look at the other door over there. We're now laid at the police station in the nearest town. There was a door right there. You must be that Mindcop fella. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Amelia. With the big boss gone, I'm currently the one running things here. It's my pleasure to meet you, Amelia. I'm the Mindcop, and the lady sitting over there is my partner, Linda. Look, I'm sure you hope for a bigger station, but this place is actually overstaffed considering how small and quiet it is here in Thymeville. Anyway, if there's anything you need from us, just ask me. And if you need to arrest someone, feel free to use our cell. Cell as in one cell singular? Yes, there's only one cell. Wait, do you do when you have to arrest someone, but there's already someone in the cell? Okay, what do you do when you have to arrest someone, but there's already someone in the cell? Well, it never happens. In the rare case it does happen, you simply release the person already in the cell. Jesus. I mean, we're talking about people who drink a little too much, not murderers. Well, maybe now we should be talking about murderers. Let's just hope that it's only one murderer. In books, it's usually one guy who ends up being the mastermind behind everything. In books. Linda, this lady's voice, what color is it? Pink. Ah, pink, the color of affection and care. Amelia, would you describe yourself as a particularly kind and caring person? I doubt it. The way she looking at. Nope. Press triangle to look at all the evidence you collected. Press square to open the notes menu. Okay. The notes menu keeps track of suspects, locations, and topics for you. You can also use it to look up tutorial messages and to revisit the Sea of Thoughts for characters you successfully mind surf. Okay. I'm not sure if I had to mind surf it again, but well, actually, no, you shouldn't be. You just probably just go through the doors again. That's where the Sea of Thoughts at. Okay. Now, let me see. I guess I go to look at probably look at the evidence first and then look at the notes. Oh, just that paper. We found this in the trash can in Rebecca's house. It's a handwritten note that says, okay, we know. That's all I got. Okay. Notes. Victim Adam's housemate, Robin's daughter, Paul's daughter. Found Rebecca in Adam's house. Found Rebecca in Adam's house, okay. Question, mind served, age 40, Thornvale police officer. I didn't know he was 40 years old. This is just the map area. Topics. Gonna do up at the crime scene, footprints in blood. Paul's condition. I wish I could have trusted that other choice that said maybe it was the killer. Cause I forgot Adam was the housemate. Just that trick, like after I done it. We talked before we did the mind serve, I just forgot just that trick. Okay, so he winds back to it shows us back to his thoughts. So this is, yeah. He just does it in note form, like when he's writing on the paper. Instead of a full black and gray tone. Can we go back out of this? Do we have to? Oh, we controlling this. Okay. So I guess if we do miss something, we can always like, you know, go back to it. The other thoughts can't be suspected. It can only be interpreted. I don't know how to go back out of this. You press triangle, or do you have to just press X on both of them? Why are you talking to me? Okay, now you can go out, I guess. So we don't need to look at all this again. That's why we got all this stuff here. And this is just this is tutorial side of things that we already went through. We haven't went through this yet, I don't think. MS5 rotate. Did we went through this? Oh yeah, we did went through that. So some of these, the question mark ones, are the ones we didn't went through yet. Police. I don't know what this is part is for. I guess this is just to show me how many what bullets I got, which is the red one. So because I got 3 there, so I unlocked that, and that's it. When can I inspect this area? Let me see. Trust an R1 or trust a circle. Why would I want to snoop around at the police station? Okay, never mind. So cannot inspect that with the circle button. Okay, let's talk to her. Amelia, what can you tell me about Officer Barkley? Kenneth is pretty useless as an officer, but on a more personal level, I guess he's bearable. He usually keeps to himself, which I like. That's all we can talk about? I guess so. He is pretty useless as an officer. She's right about that. Recap time. Recap time? What's your feeling about all this? I don't know. She's pretty. I mean, the victim. Not the type you'll expect to get murdered in her own home. Really? What kind of murder would be more fitting with her type then? I don't know. Vanishing without a sign and being found dead in the woods years later? Hmm. Okay, and you say I'm the morbid one. We're getting sidetracked. Either somebody broke into her home or she knew the murderer and let them in. I can think of at least one other possible scenario. Let's not focus on conclusions like that yet. Tell me, what do you think about Kenneth? I didn't like him. Why? I don't know, it's his vibe, I guess. He seems like the kind of guy you can't rely on, which sucks because he's a cop. Harsh. Is it? I don't think so. Well, maybe. Can I rely on you then? Of course, MC. You need something done. Oh yeah, I do gotta search that hard drive. That's another thing I forgot about. Like, ever since I did that surf thing, I forgot everything basically. Confirm. Alright, consider it done. Do you want to do some spine surf training? I guess it's not gonna take up time, so I don't see no timer there on there. Okay, 1 second. Might be good to do some mind surf training though. I think I about failed that other one because it's getting close to 0. 62. I'm just keep it like that because it's gonna go. Oh no, it's not. I thought it was gonna go in the middle. I'm thinking about it. When the mind bullet hits the brain on the spot with a matching mind cloud, that mind cloud will level up. Use the mind clouds with higher levels in your matches to earn more points. Each mind cloud can only level up twice. Wait a minute, when the mind bullet hits the brain on the spot for matching mind cloud. Will level up. Oh, okay, so if you match, if it has the same color like the mind cloud that just hit the brain just now, because of the bullets, I have the same color. If you gotta have the same color to get more points. When you get them all matched up, you get more points. And I guess it'll be like the 3 little circles on there, so you know it's it already got leveled up. And it said, I'm guessing I guess it can get leveled up 2 times, like get hit by the bullet 2 times, but that's probably won't happen with me. Well, we'll see if it changes, does a different color. We'll see. Let me look. I will look then. Okay. Okay, you can only get leveled up twice. Like, this is way more easier. I'm not gonna just don't turn it. I don't need to turn it there. Keep it like that. Yep, you can match up too. Dang it. Oh, I forgot about that middle. You match up, it hits the middle. I really don't know what to do here. Let's just keep it that way. Oh, shoot, I'm trying to figure out what to do here. Got it. Isn't too bad. I just know it's gonna keep having hard. They probably gonna make it harder. Let's just do it. Sorry if that was too easy, MC. We're done for today. End of the line. How do you feel? Great. That was good. Thanks, Linda. We can do another session tomorrow. Yes, he cannot walk fast or run. Of course he wouldn't run. Maybe it's time to go to the hotel and call it a day. I guess that's the only thing we can do. Okay, Linda, I'm going to the hotel. See you tomorrow. Was it Hotel Hostel? I did not read it. Greentown Inn. And it said hotel. Watch the demo in here. It is 50 minutes now. Wednesday. Oh, maybe not. Still going.
Well, I can certainly be too good at my job. If I stopped too much crime too fast, I'd need a new job, wouldn't I? Being too good at your job can be a huge problem, you know. If Robin Hood steals too much money from the rich and gives it all to the poor end up becoming the rich. And now my boy Robin would have to steal from them and give it all back to the new poor, formerly rich people, undoing all of his work, until, of course, someday it shifts again. It's an endless cycle of Robin Hoodery.
MC, that makes no sense. He's supposed to stop when everything is balanced, and so are you. Your jobs would then become keeping the balance.
Yeah, I guess. But keeping the balance just sounds boring. Also, not being able to get wealthier than other people would fuck up society, wouldn't it? You know what's not boring? Crime and justice.
15 minutes later, near the crime scene. Oh, look, Linda, it's a proper welcome party this time.
Ha!
Hello, I am the Mindcop, and this is my partner, Linda. Oh, good to meet you, too. I've heard great things. I'm Joshua Donovan. You can call me Josh. That's what everyone calls me. The notes icon will light up whenever characters you question come up in dialogue. Will light up, okay. Hold swear to quickly bring out your notes on them. Come up in dialogue, okay. I've heard. Wait a minute, let's see. Oh, okay, that won't show until I actually. I guess his one won't show until I question him. This is the other one that I question. I've heard. Can I turn the thing? No, I can't. Okay. I've heard you already met Officer Bartley, Ann. This is I'm so sorry. What was your name again? My name is Mary Sason. They sent me here to do forensics. I was on my way to the crime scene, but thought I'll take my chance to introduce myself to you guys first. If I or the guys in the lab found something, I'll get back to you. Just feel free to seek me out if you have a question or need my expertise. Lovely. Pleasure to meet you all. And you an officer too, Josh. Oh no, sorry. I'm the owner of the Maryland Trader Camp. That also makes me the employer of a lot of the people living here, including Rebecca. Anyway, the terrible news has, of course, spread quickly throughout the camp, and I've told everyone to stay at least 5 more days until we've hopefully figured out what happened. You must know the season is basically over now. Normally, after we have our little end of season party, most folks will simply leave this place until next year. I can't make people stay forever, you know.
Aha!
That's right. Alright, 5 days is more than enough for me to solve this case. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Cooperation. It is appreciated. Okay, that's good to hear. Do you already have a lead? I'm sorry, but if I did, I couldn't tell you. Just let me handle everything. Oh, and Mary? If I found any important evidence that needs further inspection from a lab, can I bring it to you? Of course, but one at a time, please. You'll find me at the crime scene. Did the officer here tell you about his little fiasco? Who? Officer Bartley? Uh-oh. Thought him vomited. Yes, Kenneth. Please, would you tell this lady so that we don't waste her time looking for evidence where none can be found? Well, in my defense, I know I'm not really cut out to do this kind of police work. But the police chief isn't around and somebody had to take the call, so I took it. When I entered the crime scene, I panicked and I didn't notice how nauseous I got until it was too late, so I had suddenly he threw up. I panicked even more and began cleaning up my mess. I know. I didn't really mess with any evidence though, I think. Sorry. He erased a significant part of the blood patterns on the floor, so don't waste your time with them. Okay, thanks for telling me. I'm sorry, but I will have to put that into my report. Can't you make an exception? You guys are really merciless, you know. Lord, I guess. I can kind of see how these characters will sound like. I'm trying to change my voice every time, but I know this officer that I'm talking to is right now. He would be like a nervous kind of voice, kind of like a nervous voice tone to him, but not like a nerdy kind of nervous, just a you know shy person kind of nervous. And we know she's a black girl, look like a black girl right there. She's a little darker than the other people. I'm sorry, but I can't do that. Is that all? Are we done here? Josh? No, I think that's all. Oh, if you haven't already, you probably want to talk to Adam. He's Rebecca's housemate, and the one who found her that night. Officer Bartley probably mentioned this, but Adam will stay in the hostel for now. This should make things easier for you. Thanks. I've had all I can, but I'll stick around if you guys have questions. Of course, we don't have to do that now if you have other things planned. It's up to you. I'm always available. For most of the day, you can find me in my caravan. It's hard to miss. Okay, you have 5 days to find the killer to win this game. To win this game, the killer must be held in jail at the end of the last day. Oh gosh, I know I'm gonna arrest the wrong person. That's why I did not look at story elements like who's actually the killer, because I just want to see if I can get it right. This task is challenging, so don't be discouraged if you find it difficult to piece everything together. For those who enjoy taking notes, now would be a good time to start, but it's not necessary to enjoy the game. Okay. But I don't want to have like thumbnails like Ghost of Yote where they showed the person got killed. So hopefully they don't have no thumbnail where when I'm looking up thumbnails, hopefully they don't have a thumbnail where we see the killer like in a jail cell or something like that. But I'll try to see if cause I got a app on this phone that makes artwork for you. So I don't know if they're gonna be that good to make an artwork for you for like Mindcop. If I plan on playing this game all the way through. Wish this game had a physical copy. I could see a physical copy with this game. I think it's probably more than 2 hours long though. This has its challenges, so don't be discouraged if you find it difficult to piece everything together. For those who enjoy taking notes, now would be a good time to start, but it's not necessary to enjoy the game. How would you take notes? Oh, I guess you take notes. I guess they're talking about taking notes physically, not on the game. Okay, so Monday, Rick was murdered. Tuesday, MC and Linda arrive. Okay, so that's me. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got till Sunday. Which I don't know why Sunday is not marked with a SU instead of SO. Like a O. Arresting a suspect will always be in the current day and cause the Mindcop to drive back to the police station. You can only hold one suspect at a time in the station's jail cell. Suspects will stop cooperating when their loved ones get arrested. Ooh, so I gotta think who's gonna get arrested. When they get arrested or their loved ones get arrested, okay. Arresting suspect will always end. Okay, hold up, let me make another video. Will always end the current date and cause the Mindcop to drive back to the police station. Hmm. Let's see about that. That could be really good with Ooh, I guess you can interrogate both of them if you. I don't know.
Huh.
I guess never mind. Figure that. Maybe you just go pick one for me. Hey Mary, suppose I got something I want analyzed in the lab. Could I give it to you? That's not really standard procedure. I suppose if you give me something you need at a fast result on shore, give it to me and I'll bring it to the lab later. But only one thing, okay? It will take a while to analyze something properly anyway. Deal. You got something in mind? Let me see. Linda, would you be so kind? I don't know. Some of my fingerprints might be on this note though, but we'll see. Handwritten note we found in a trash can in Rebecca's house. Should we give it to Mary? Yes. Could you please get this to the lab? This piece of paper? Yes, please. Okie dokie. She looks so cute. Look, her character is just drawn. All the characters look good, so you can't investigate her. Probably can investigate him. Yep, question him, yeah. Question 13 seconds. Probably ain't gonna be that important though, question him, but I like how the way they did that in this game. How can I help? Well, first things first, your name is Joshua Donovan, correct? Correct. Can I see your ID, please? Yes, of course, here. And you are the owner of this place, the whole place? No, some houses are in private possession, and I technically don't own Bombo or any of the hiking trails. I do own the marketing rights for Bombo, but not the actual physical thing. What the devil is a Bombo? Oh, you don't know? Bombo is the name we gave to the volcanic bomb. It's our biggest attraction. Okay. You got one thing here. You seem pretty young for someone who has his own tourist attraction. You think? I'm in my 30s now, and I feel like life is passing me by. What's the story of you becoming the owner of this place, and how long have you been the owner? I have some nostalgic feelings for this place, so I come by regularly. 6 years ago, Elliot, who was the owner at the time, told me that he was looking to sell the place. I don't think he had me in mind when he told me about it, because he was quite surprised when I told him that I was interested. I earned plenty at my current job and had some inheritance monies on my hands. I wanted to see what I could do if I had what it takes, so to speak. I wish I had me some inheritance money. He happily sold everything to me later the same year. Josh bought MCC from Elliot. Okay. Tell me more about the. That's kind of none of my business. That's about the inheritance money. More about Elliot. Let's see. Can you tell me more about Elliot? Elliot is Gadriel's Cad's son. In case you don't know, Gabe and Paul are the ones who built this whole place. I'm learning a lot of stuff from him. Elliot isn't currently at the camp because of a 3-day accounting seminar in Burlog that he's attending. I reached out to him and told him about the current events here at the camp, and he told me he's coming. What can you tell me about Rebecca? What kind of person was she? I think you're just a friend. We'll say I'm just a friend with Rebecca. What can you tell me about Rebecca? Let's just pick this one. What's your relationship to Rebecca? Technically, I'm her boss, but honestly, I regarded her as a friend. I'm not sure what she thought of me, though. She was kind of hard to read and unapproachable in a way. However, I think if she disliked me, she certainly would have told me. She had no problem telling people when they pissed her off. I'm going to say, even with guests, but maybe it's more like, especially with guests. Given her confrontational nature, I feel like the fact that we basically never argued was stand for something. What did you do on the night of Rebecca's death? I was at the bar with Adam. I'm surprised they didn't give me that as a question to ask to him, though, but they automatically gave him the question. Who is that? We know who that is already. Adam's our event planner and bartender. He's living in the same house as Rebecca, and he's the one who found her that night. Hold up, let me see something. Adam's housemaid. Okay, we already seen that. I thought it was gonna be something new there. We met up at 8 p.m. or shortly after. We left at 1 a.m. There was nobody else with us, and I saw nobody else outside on my way to my caravan. Josh and Adam at the bar. I just noticed he has one of his shirt tucked in, like one part of his shirt tucked in, and one part of his shirt tucked out. Apparently, Adam came to see me after finding Rebecca and calling the cops. He told me he was hammering on the caravan door like a madman. I'm surprised that didn't wake me, but it's possible. I have a habit of sleeping with earplugs, and on top of that, I think I was also fairly drunk. I feel bad I couldn't be at his side at that moment. Isn't it possible that Adam killed the girl right after coming home? Aside from getting drunk, what did Adam and you do at the bar? Let's do this. Isn't it possible that Adam killed the girl right after coming home? No way. I mean, I can't prove that he couldn't, if that's what you want to hear, but Adam, I mean, I think he really loved her. Have you talked to him? He's devastated. Romance between Rebecca and Adam. Completely, utterly broken. Do you know they plan a road trip together? What can you tell me about Rebecca's parents? I don't think I need to know about Rebecca's parents anymore. Did Rebecca have enemies? Let's see what he says about it. I don't know, it's possible. She definitely wasn't afraid to make enemies, but I'm not aware of any tension between the people of the camp. Are you in a relationship? What are your plans for the camp? He tried to say no, not in a relationship. Yeah, he's not trying to be a sad person to say for him. Ask, what are your plans for the camp? Let's see. I don't know. Lots of things to sort out. I don't see how things can stay the way they were. We got a lot of topics to talk about. We ain't talking about getting up throwing up no more. We could talk about the footprints. Talk about the romance between Rick and Adam. I don't know. Is there time me for each one topic? I figured that. Our MCC from Elliot. Flowers edition. Talk about Bombo. Don't think I want to talk about Bombo. I think I just want to talk about one topic with him. Did he look at the footprints yet? He might have some idea on it. I don't know. Just ask him. Can you show me the soles of your shoes? What, yes, if I need to. Doesn't match. What doesn't match? We got more stuff. I forgot about that. We could talk about two tops if you got those stuff. We need to look at the footprints of every guy or probably woman. It could be a woman with big feet. I don't want to talk about every topic like his business. I don't think I want to talk about that much. We could talk about this. You told me that you and Adam were at the bar from 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. on the night of Rebecca's murder. You want to attest to that? Are you sure the times are correct? Can anyone attest to that? Hopefully they got a camera in the bar though. I doubt it. It was only us two at the bar. I mean, it's a bar in a cave. That's about as isolated as you can be here. Oh gosh. Nobody can attest to that. Let's talk about this. So as I understand it, Adam and Rebecca had some type of romantic relationship. What do you know about it? Well, Rebecca would have told you that they're not in a relationship, but that's bullish. They're definitely more than just housemates as far as I know. They're also not just friends with benefits or anything along those lines. I think Adam really loved Rebecca. Okay, I think that's all the topics I want to talk about. The shoe thing is definitely something I probably should do with every person. I want to explore more inside the house again. And then there's I think there's a diner here. It's a back door. Oh my goodness. Oh, a lot of stuff. Where are you going? This is only a demo. You can't go wherever you want in the demo. Y'all wrong for that. Y'all mama tell me that now. Okay, nobody told me. Where can I go then? All into the hostel or back to Rebecca and Adam's house. Okay. So I gotta go to the hostel, which is probably on the left. Hmm. What? That sucks, Linda. I can't work like this. I would show that, but I know this is a demo. I just didn't know how far I could go. Rebecca and Adam's garden. Can we go through here? Maybe there's something in the back. Maybe the murderer exits out the back. There's a lot to look at here. Of course, it's locked. It's locked. I shouldn't first click on it because I know I saw that lock there. I could try picking the lock. I'm not good at this kind of stuff though. Should I go for it? Yeah. We ain't got no more privacy left in us. We don't need no privacy. No privacy in this thing. 28 seconds. Gosh. Okay, let's go ahead and do it. This is the demo, so we can take our time with this stuff. Yes, finally, it's open. A bunch of gardening tools could take a while to search through everything. Do I really need to search through this? Okay, let's see. We just doing it because it's a demo. If this was the real game, I probably would not search through it. So there's actually just a bunch of tools in front of here. However, this storage was locked for a reason. See this? There's a loose plank on the floor here, and under that, we have a plastic bag with some white powder. This is cocaine. It's quite a stash. Can't you do that thing where you put your finger in and taste it to see if it's really cocaine? No. I must have missed the lecture at the police academy where they taught you that stuff. But we could give this to Mary. I'm sure she can figure it out for us. Should I? I don't think the rest of this is just bushes, but it might be something hidden in the bushes. I don't know. Red enamel, lavender, and black tulips. Black tulips are the rarest kind of tulips. Some say they represent happiness, others associate them with power and strength. Red enamels are interesting too, according to a Greek legend. Aphrodite mourned over the death of her lover Adonis, and as her tears mixed with his blood, the red enamel flowers were created. They're just gonna be talking about flowers, ain't it? A bunch of bushes and an ivy plant that's framing up the side of the house. This house was built fairly close to the side of the cliff. It looks like it's possible to go behind it, but I don't see anything noteworthy there. Let's just look at everything basically. You know it's gonna take up time. A small vegetable patch with tomatoes, lettuce, and chives. Red roses. The neat thing about red roses is they have a clear meaning and is understood pretty much everywhere in the world. Love. I think that's it. Do I want to go back to the street? I should make sure I did everything I wanted to do here for now. Am I ready to leave? Yes. Let's go back in here. Hold up. Can we enter in the yeah, we can. There's a lot of stuff here to look at too. I do want to go through that door that I didn't get to go through. If I look at everything in here. What the devil is she doing? Oh, the body is gone though. I don't know how long did she have time to look through the other thing yet? We'll see. We didn't look at this desk though. There's a small workshop table with a cutting mat. There are various knives and scissors lying around, along with a bunch of maple leaves. Let's look at this. There's a glass jar with maple leaves glued on the glass from the inside. There's a tea light inside of it. I suppose it looks kind of pretty. Let's keep this one. It might come in handy next time I need a birthday present for someone. So we just stealing now, eh? Guess you don't need to talk to her right now, I guess. She's busy, I guess. Let's go in here. Just another room. A bunch of women's clothes are thrown over a chair. There's something in one of the pockets. A key ring with 3 keys. Let's hold on to this. I really need to look at the bunny thing. See what this is. It's a print of that painting by that guy. That famous painter guy. A double bed with 2 types of pillows and 2 types of bed sheets. A nightstand with an alarm clock and a small bedside lamp. There's a heavy book leaning against it. Guideline for the wine sommelier. Let's check the drawers. A sleep mask, earplugs, a small trousse, condoms, and pills. These are some strong sleeping pills. This must be Adam room. We got a condom in here. A basket filled with laundry. It has women's clothes as well as men's clothes. He's just gonna look at everything. A pair of pink bunny slippers. They're kind of creepy looking. Can't look at that. There's a sizable wardrobe and has a men's vest on a clothes hanger on one of the doors. Let's search it. Nothing but clothes. The left side has women's clothes and the right side has men's clothes. Nothing too fancy or expensive looking, but all in all, plenty of different clothes. I think that's it here. Yep. She is still looking at that. Where is my let's see. You gotta look at the plastic bag filled with white powder. We found this in Beck's garden, some sort of locked outdoor storage box. Guess can't give it to her yet. To be able to talk to her, I guess. Unless there's a option there for me to. I gotta look at the tutorial thing again. If there's an option for me to actually look at, like, talk to her or whatever. Give it a clue or something. Let's see. Let's look around here first, though. A fairly new looking TV and DVD player with a few DVDs next to it. I didn't notice I was pressing the X button when I was upstairs. I was pressing the X button instead of the R1 button. But it doesn't matter which one you press to see about the object. But you have to go into detective mode. You always gotta press circle. A wooden board on a pile of books doubles as a sofa table. On it is a carton of orange juice and a can of salted peanuts. Orange juice sounds good right now. This is just plants. Variety of flowers and cacti and a small candle in a glass bowl. There are some especially beautiful pink orchids here. In flower language, pink orchids symbolize femininity, the innocence of youth and fertility. A box filled with books, a suitcase, and a pair of shoes. These shoes don't match the print I saw. Should I take the time to go through that box and the suitcase? Yes, we gonna take the time to go through everything. You always finding stuff. We go take the time and, you know. The box has books, DVDs, and an old DVD player. Most of them are either crime or love stories. A piece of paper was folded into a corner bookmark, but there's nothing on it. Looks like directions to a place labeled our secret hideout. New path, clearly not drawn by an adult, but maybe this actually leads somewhere. This suitcase is fairly empty. There are a few women's clothes and cosmetics in there. I'm just gonna press X that R1. The bag is empty. Vacuum cleaner, okay. No evidence was vacuumed away with this one. What's this right here? That one. A purse and 2 boxes. I could look through all this, but it might take a while. Well, let's see what we got. Tissues, cigarettes, a hand mirror, a hairbrush, a small makeup bag, a pen, and a very pink wallet. I suspect this is Rebecca's wallet. There, Rebecca Goodman. She was born in Thyme Vale 32 years ago. Nothing else of note in the purse. The smaller box has a bunch of art and craft equipment, brushes, paint tubes, glue, cardboard, and scissors. The bigger box has a bunch of seemingly random junk. Cables, a portable speaker, a big mirror, a bung pipe, a wine bottle, and a pair of rollerblades. Underneath the rollerblades is a hair clip that spells out the word fun. Next to that is an old Police Boy game cartridge for the Neo Drive. I heard this series was the spiritual predecessor to the Mindcop games. Is that an Easter egg? That must be an Easter egg. Maybe I should hold on to this. I'm sure nobody will notice it's gone. You're stealing everything, man. An exercise mat, a foam roller, a massage ball, and one part of a set of push-up grips. I really don't need to look at the photos. The photos don't really tell me nothing. I'm just looking at everything. I painted the spreading, I don't know, I forgot how to pronounce that. Field workers on a sugarcane plantation. It's a hard word, kind of hard word to pronounce. I'm just gonna say describing, it's the same doggone word. Same doggone meaning. This is the kitchen sink. Oh, there are fruit smears or something in and around the sink that could be blood. The drawers here hold a few kitchen utensils, a pair of lunch boxes, a stack of dish towels, and a pair of red oven mitts. There's also a small piece of paper in here that appears to be a shopping list. It lists butter, eggs, flour, baking powder, vegetable oil, and powdered sugar. Like you said, I thought we was gonna investigate the smear that might be blood. This compartment stores all sorts of drinking glasses. There's a particularly wide assortment of different wine glasses here. A drinking glass, a glass bottle, and various kitchen utensils. I wonder how long can I and like what was the time limit for me and I have to go back and stop investigating. Forgot it's an oven. There's a wok here with leftover noodles. Someone should properly dispose of this. Someone other than me, of course. There are also these cute little drawers here. Various herbs and spices are in here. These compartments and drawers store cutlery, dishes, and a variety of pots and pans. There are fruit decorated plates here in a traditional blue and white pottery style. The illustrations are mostly just floral ornaments. One has a pretty mountain landscape. See something here, it might be bills on the table. If I can get to it. Hold up. These are tax related documents addressed to Rebecca. Nothing spicy here. Okay, there's nothing, I guess. That's it in the kitchen. Not yet. This compartment has cups, tea, coffee, and a drip coffee maker. And that's just a bread basket, and just probably what he's just gonna say. Cute basket with 2 loaves of bread, a bottle of wine, and an unlabeled glass of jam. Whatever it was, this plant looks pretty dead now. Who is responsible is another mystery for me to solve. A small dresser with 2 drawers. They store gloves, hats, and shoes. None of these shoes matches the prints I saw. On top of the drawer are an old leather wallet and a tray, possibly for keys. The wallet is empty except for a $50 note. An umbrella stand with 2 umbrellas, one orange and one black. A shoe tray and 3 pairs of shoes. None of them matches the prints I saw. A wooden coat rack with a fur-lined coat and a black beanie. Can we go through this door? Maybe not. I can't even go through that door. Let me see my stuff. Your keys on a key ring. Is a reconciles a self-made lantern of sorts, a glass jar decorated with paper leaves and a small tea light placed inside of it. We probably need that if the lights get so dark that we can't see anything. Maybe, I don't know. I cannot exit the door for some reason. Why is he walking so slow now? Like slower than usual. Hope it's not a glitch. Hope it's not a glitch. Can we go back up here? If you can't go back up here, then I know something's up. Yeah, it might be a glitch. Yep, because ain't no way this guy is so like walking this slow. And then we gotta go see Adam. I believe he's still in the hostel. Wait until the evening. Days left 4. Search the hard drive. Analyze the notes. I thought we was gonna mind surf him, but you know what? I did not see. I did not see another option there to mind surf him, as far as I know. Because I know we trusted him. Did the other options unlocked it? Or did I have to add more trestings? Probably wouldn't be that important to mind surf him anyway, but I need to go check to see if the mind surf unlocked it, because it seemed like I would have noticed that if it unlocked it or not. Got a video real trick. What up? Went too far out. I think it didn't have the. I tried to have to press the X button again. Dang. At least this is the demo, so I know. I probably had to press the X button again to see the other options. The options didn't stay there; it just canceled out. I mean, it still had the X button over his head, so I probably had to press that again to get to the mind surf option. Probably would have unlocked in. I'm not sure if we would be still out there though if I go back out there. If I can go back out there, the game is acting kind of fidgety now. Let me see something. Hopefully, I don't know how this game saves. Okay, it says, I guess it saves somehow. Just X. See what it does now. Oh dang. Hopefully I'm not stuck. Hopefully I'm not stuck because I cannot exit. I tried to exit out the game and close it and just see. And then make another video. There ain't no way. I don't think he was walking this slow last. Wait a minute, let me see. Oh, I must be still in detective mode. That's why. Okay. So it wasn't a glitch. I was still in detective mode. So let me go through this door. I'm glad I did not close out the game and start another playthrough. I didn't. Okay, I gotta remember that. If I'm still in detective, I cannot do anything. But look at clues. This is the bathroom. A hanging storage bag. It stores towels, some laundry, a hairdresser, and a flat iron. I sure do hope that guy is still out there outside, so I can. I think you still can trashing him though, because he did say he's gonna be in his caravan. A laundry basket filled to the brim. Some pieces of clothing are lying on the floor. Okay, let's take a look at the cistern. Nothing. I swear someday somewhere there's going to be a killer who hides all the evidence in the toilet cistern. And I'm going to be ready for it. A box of Q-tips, a hairdryer, 2 toothbrushes, and a medicine cabinet. Just essentials, nothing suspicious. A purse filled with a range of toiletries and cosmetic products. I think that's it. This is a small behind bathroom. I can't be complaining. Oh, I gotta get out this. I think that's it. Can we go back and talk? Can we talk to that lady? Or we have to wait till she finishes looking at things. Let me see something. So now look at this part. A huge pile of cardboard boxes. At first glance, I could see a few bowls, some Christmas decorations, a tennis racket, and 3 vacuum flasks. Going through all of these boxes would take me quite a while. I could do it some other time. Should I do it now? Dang, 45 seconds. Golly. Let's go ahead and do it. Well, we got it. Whew. What a giant waste of time. Most of it is random junk, seasonal decorations, bed sheets, books, office supplies, curtains, rags, care products, tools, and old decorated kitchen jars. I guess the mere fact that all this is just kept in boxes in the corner of the room should be noted. Should have figured that out. Should have known. I got all these photos. It's a painting of the sky on a stormy night. I like it. It's simple but full of expression. Or she steal it. Oh, I thought you was gonna steal it. A surrealist landscape painting. Strange creatures are bathing in a green body of water in front of a crimson desert full of colossal towers. Not exactly the kind of painting I would put on my walls. Okay, so we can't talk to her. Not right now. I don't really need her right now. I can still look around. Now I have to talk to some other people. The guy is not there anymore, so hopefully he's able to. I'm able to go to him. In his playthrough, if he's. Let me see, where are you going? There's only them. Dang it, so I can't go back to that. Nobody told me where can I go then. Cause I don't think that I forgot the nerdy guy name. He's probably somewhere else in his caravan, which is way past the demo. I didn't get to mind surf him. So I guess if I actually play this game, I'm definitely gonna be mind surfing him. Sure. I don't think this game is on sale no more, cause it was on sale before. I think. This is the kitchen. Oh man, will we really look at all this stuff? What's this? A laminated note with rules of use for using the hostel kitchen. Essentially, it's saying to leave everything the way you found it. I kind of don't want to look at this right now. Let's go investigate. You see staff door. What door this is? Is this the door we came out of? Oh, that's the door we came out of. This is the door we went in just now, I think. Staff door. This door is locked. Let's try the keys we found at Rebecca's house. Oh my, looks like we got lucky. One of them opened the door. And there's a lot of doors around here. Shouldn't be that much stuff in here to look around at. This last time we tried the password. A potted creeping inch plant on a stand. There's a scarf lying next to it and something is peeking out from under the scarf. Hey Linda, look what I found. That's a camcorder and I think it's recording. Let me see. It seems this was set to record, but reached its limit. Just 10 hours of photos on here. It's all just this room. No one's coming in, and absolutely nothing happens. The only movement in this takes place right at the start when a blonde strand of hair leaves the frame. Probably from the person who set this up. I was hoping to see some spicy stuff on here, but let's keep this anyway. I guess when it counts down to 0, that's when my time runs out, because I see it going on 102. I don't know where it started at when I first started investigating, because I didn't check. A chunky old vacuum and a bunch of cleaning supplies and equipment. A rolled up carpet, a heavy toolbox, and a couple of folders filled with the hostel's legal documents. There's also a small empty tray and 2 boxes filled with bed sheets and towels. Let's see if something is hidden in the cistern. Cistern is just a toilet. Nothing. A small cabinet that stores toilet paper and a few different boxes of feminine hygiene products. I think that's it. Not really much to look at over here. Hello, DH. How you doing today? Is there anything to look at over here? Probably so. A list of the hostel rules: smoking inside and alcohol aren't allowed. There's a fixed checkout time from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. and a quiet time from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Guests aren't supposed to prepare food anywhere else than the kitchen. What do you mean, shout out to me? A leaflet holder filled with flyers about the hostel, the gift shop, and other things related to this camp. There's a handy map here with a bunch of hiking trails. One of them leads to a nearby overlook. Something I could check out if I had the time. There's an award certificate hanging on the wall next to the leaflet holder. A local travel agency honored this place with their best hostel award 3 years ago. A big calendar. This is used to keep track of guests' arrival and departure dates. Judging from the entries made here, the hostel hasn't seen many guests in the last month. The entry for Saturday says end of season. My timer is running low too. This laptop is probably used by the receptionist. It doesn't require a login. Should I take the time to search for anything suspicious on here? That's pretty much all my time. Very well, let's open some folders. Okay, I give up. I couldn't find anything noteworthy. A great deal of names, addresses, and phone numbers of guests are on here, but nothing means anything to me. If we look at everything else on here, let's just go upstairs. The item might be up there. And I guess this is the exit. Might be the exit, but I think that's the restroom though. See the bedrooms. We look at the other stuff later. Hey, speaking of the kitchen and everything too. Thank you about the laugh. Let's see. Is this Adam? Who is this? Thank you, DH. I wouldn't think Adam is an old guy. That must be somebody else. Let's see. Oh gosh, all my minutes. I love this part. The animation. Hello, officer. What do you want to know? Let's start with your name. I also like to see your ID. My name is Adam Dre. My ID here. Okay, that is Adam. Dang, I never thought Adam would be old. You look old to me. Thank you. I am the Mindcop. Nice to meet you. She could have a sugar daddy. Stop. Tell me about yourself. Do you work here at this camp? I do. I help out in the hostel and the bar. I also sometimes make my own absentee for the bar. But it's been a while since the last batch. That's the first time I ever heard that word. I don't know if I got that right. So you were living with Rebecca, right? Yes, during the season I was staying in her hideout, she thought that the house would be too big for only one person. It was a good arrangement. Can you please describe the events of Monday night for me? In order and, if possible, with estimates of when exactly things happened. Alright, once again. I left for the bar to meet with Josh at 8 p.m. Rebecca was at home doing some work on her lanterns. I don't think she had any plans for the night. She didn't look like it, and she didn't mention anything. When I arrived at the bar, Josh was already there. Nobody else was in the bar with us. We talked about some personal stuff and decided to go home at 1 a.m. I looked, I locked the door, I locked at the bar, and we both went straight home. Nothing was out of the ordinary. The door was closed. I assumed Rebecca was already asleep, so I quietly drank some water and went upstairs. When I saw her and all that blood, the knife, I immediately rushed to her, screaming at her. I was checking for any signs of life. She was very pale. I remember when I checked for a pulse, my hands were completely covered in blood. I think I blinked for a few minutes before I got up and finally called the police. I cleaned my hands in the kitchen sink and left the house to get help from Josh. I yelled his name and knocked on his caravan door for at least a minute, but he didn't respond. I returned and sat in front of Rebecca's house to wait for the cops. I don't quite remember when the officer arrived, but it felt like an eternity. The officer told me, get whatever I needed from the house and move to the hostel for now. That's a good question. Did you move the body anyway? Did you recognize the knife? Two good questions. Let's see if you moved the body. You can move the body anyway. Maybe slightly. She was already on the couch. If that's what you're worried about. You said Josh didn't respond to your knocking. Do you know why? You thought I was knocked out and drunk and just sleep ahead. You said the door was closed. Was it locked? Did you lock it? What door was closed though? Let's see about this one. You said the door was closed. Was it locked? Did you lock it? I don't lock that door. I guess you could lock it, but you need a key to open it for the outside anyway, so I don't bother. You were living in a house with Rebecca. What was the relationship the two of you had? Well, I didn't want everyone to know, so I kept this a secret from most in the camp, but we were a couple. At this point, it's probably an open secret anyway. I really don't want to elaborate, so if you could kindly not ask you about that anymore, it would be appreciated. There's a lot of stuff in boxes at Rebecca's house. What's up with that? Are you by chance taking the sleeping pills? Dang, so awesome good questions right here. She could have been moving. I think I want to know about the boxes more. There's a lot of stuff in Rebecca's. There's a lot of stuff in There's a lot of stuff in boxes at Rebecca's house. What's up with that? Becca and I were planning to quit and move someplace else. I'm sorry. I thought I was moving somewhere else. Should have asked about sleeping pills. Going well. Did you have any arguments? Any ideas who could have done this? I think the relationship probably was going well, but usually cops always ask this because the boyfriend is usually the first thing to suspect, first person to suspect, and you probably don't suspect who done it. I think I'm gonna ask this one instead. Guys, who could have done this? No. Dang, that's all he said. Is it true you had plans to go on a road trip? No, let's go this one. But there any abnormalities in Rebecca's behavior you pick up on? No, not really. There was one thing that was on my mind. She started having these meetings with Sean. Sean and Rebecca were good friends, so I normally wouldn't think anything of it. I think that's what he said. Yeah, wouldn't think anything of it. However, I noticed that she tried to keep their meetings secret from me. Rebecca and Sean were meeting in secret. She even lied to me about where she was going when she met with him. They both had a hard time opening up to each other, so I didn't confront her about it. I talk about my stuff like this weed thing here. Let's talk about this.
Ha!
Have a look at this.
Oh.
What is it? I hope you could tell me.
Aha!
I found it hidden under a loose plank in the garden storage box in Rebecca's garden. You're kidding, right?
Huh.
I'm very serious. If this was just flour, I doubt it would have been hidden like that. I know nothing about this. That box was locked. Who has keys for it? There are only 2 keys. I have one and Rebecca had the other one. Maybe it's just some kind of fertilizer. Hey MC, it's time to wrap things up for today. Oh dang. Good point. It's late. Let's continue tomorrow. I wonder if I can go back to him and mind surf him. Dang, nope. Thanks for playing Mindcop demo. We'll continue the investigation on November 14th, 2024. Which the game is already out, so this game came out almost 2 years ago. It's about time for a physical copy now. I heard of Dear Villagers though. Dang, that was good. That made me want to play even more. Let me see how much this game is. Wish it was $10 or less. I think it was on sale before. I just didn't get it because I wanted to try the demo. $15 right now. I could wait a little bit because it might go back on sale around June. I might test the I think that's the developers or publishers or whatever. Call it publishers and developers. Well, is y'all doing a physical copy or something? Hey, this is the only game I believe they made. It did have a Easter egg, but they made a different game called what is it, Police Boy or something like that. And let me see the trophies list. Wish I could have played more, but I don't feel like playing another role of the demo. I would rather just play the game in full because it was pretty good so far. And it seems like this game, it basically tells you like where to go next. Like you can spend your time just go wherever you want. Really, it's not like very confusing like the other game, like Black Sad. It's just like straight on. And it looks like you can go anywhere, like go to any place. That's what I wanted from Black Sad, like go to any building, whatever. But I do like the art style to this game. I don't never really see a black and white art style. It's like a grayish with a little hint of red in it, and I like that. I like the color red. So where is I guess it's not a. I forgot this is the demo, so it probably won't have a trophy list here. I gotta actually have the game to actually see the trophy list. I'm gonna do my research on this game. The Mindsurf thing is very different. I liked that. I thought it would be like me controlling the bullets and just matching it up, but it makes it even more crazier when you control the mind. It just makes sense to just control the mind because the game is called Mindcop, like brain. But this game was good. I think this county is the next one I'm gonna play the demo of, even though I'm more confident in getting that game fully. Since it has a demo, why not? Let's try that out. So I'll see you guys on the next one. I wish I would have been. There's 2 things I wish I could have been able to do, but the demo it did so trickly. Well, I figured it was going to end soon, but I'm glad it ended a little later than what I thought it was going to end at. I just did not expect it was going to end right there. Cause I'm going to mind surf this dude, and they ended right there. Cause I forgot to mind surf the other guy. And what's the nerdy guy's name? Forgot to mind surf him. Cause I had cause when I mind surfed the first dude, the police cop guy, it stayed right there on the 3 different options. Cause it still was showing me how to do everything. But I guess like when I went to the nerdy guy, I had to press X again because it went out. Once I finished trashing him, it went out of the 3 option thing, and I forgot about the mind surf and the what was the 3rd option they had? It was trashing and something else. Man, let me continue. Where's it gonna continue at? Oh, I can't press the square button. I can basically stop me right there. I can't even look at my notes or nothing. What was the third? I have to see what the third option was when I first because I know the other option was mind serve, then Tression, and then the third option what was the third option. It probably was like a clue option or something like that. I don't know. I don't think it was Tression. I have to see what the third option was. I know there's 3 options when you was talking to the characters. But see you guys on the next one. It's a good